How you doing, everybody? This is Steve with Old Bones Fitness. So I had the mohs surgery done yesterday. We were there about 8 hours. We had to go back and forth about 6 times back into the room. The doctor could not get it all the very first, second, third, fourth, or fifth time. And I was watching my wife. She was actually taking some video of this. I will post that up at a different time. But just want to say that to protect yourself from getting something like this done later on in life, use your sunscreen. I was in there with they're in the waiting room to get the results back each time with another 5 other people. One guy, he had it done previous and half his ear was gone. This time he was in work getting stuff done on his chin. One lady had her nose being worked on. Another guy had right by where his glasses are a piece being worked on. There was another older lady I felt so bad for. She had to be in her mid 80s and she had the spot where I was getting done on. And you know, it's so simple. If you can get like a sunscreen that's SPF 30, you know, just tell your kids or tell whoever you got to tell this to, put it on your ears. Put it on your nose, put it on your forehead, put it all over your face if you can. Put it on your upper chest. Wear a hat if you can. I never did these things when I was younger, and if I would have, this probably would not have happened to me. You still can get a basal cell even by not being in the sun. You can almost be like a vampire. It can still happen, but the odds of it going up and the chances of this happening from major sun exposure or the tanning beds and things like this, it goes up extremely. The percentages just skyrocket. So I'm going to show you what they did. Didn't look at it yesterday, but that's what they did. I actually have to go in and have surgery on it now on Friday. A plastic surgeon has to close that up. I don't know if you can see how deep it is, but it's probably about 100 thousandths deep. All the skin is gone. It's actually right down to the muscles in my forehead. Doesn't hurt. The place I went to was fantastic. The doctor actually called me up last night at about 10 o'clock just to see how well I was doing. I was fine. He wanted to know if I was taking any, any type of pain medication. I didn't have to take nothing like that. They put me on antibiotics. They told me there's zero lifting weights, 0 exercising, 0 any supplements. They want me taking no fish oils, nothing to that. I mean, nothing at all. So I'm kind of laying low for the next, probably the next week. And then I had to go in today for the consultation for the plastic surgeon, and she was really, really nice too. Then I had to go in from seeing her, being that they're going to put me, they're not going to put me under, but they're going to shoot me up with something to relax me, because this plastic surgery that I'm going to have done is going to take about a half an hour. So I had to go back to town here and see my main doctor, and I had to get a physical. And then tomorrow, I don't have to see no doctors or nothing, but Friday we go back in again to do the plastic surgery. If I asked my wife when she was filming this, I said, how bad is she? She goes, oh, not too bad. But I could see in her eyes that she was getting concerned, not after the 3rd time, but the 4th and 5th time. Yeah, she actually quit filming it because I could see it in her eyes that she was getting pretty upset over this. I asked her, I said, if it's not that bad, what happened? What would it be if it was you? And she said, I would be pretty upset, and it would really rock my world, because females they tend to like their faces quite a bit. So take my advice, guys. Pass this video out anywhere you want. Steal it, do whatever you want with it. I want to get the word out as much as I can that you don't have to go through this. Take the precautionary measures. Put your sunscreen on. I'm going to be wearing sunscreen. I actually wear sunscreen all the time when I go outside, but the damage was already done. You may not see this, in your 20s or your 30s, but you're going to start seeing this stuff pop up later on in life. And thank God I had insurance. Something like this, seeing these 3 doctors and going in probably 5 different times, it might be minimum of $15,000. I don't know how much I'm going to have to pay, but thank God I have good insurance. If you don't have insurance at all, you're going to get nailed for some big, big bills. And sunscreen's pretty cheap if you just use it, every day when you go out, go fishing or go running or, mowing the grass, working out in the yard. Put it on the back of your neck. If you go golfing, just put it on. Please just put it on. This doesn't hurt. This did not hurt at all. But mentally, the anxiety of going into the doctor, you guys know what I mean. You don't like going to the doctor at all anyways. The anxiety of this going on, this happening in the next 4 days, it's a little bit stressful. And then going in, having to be put under a little bit, having the stitches put in. I'm going to get a free eye lift out of the deal because it's going to lift up. I won't do it to this one because it kind of does hurt a little bit right there. But it's going to lift up my eyebrow, and then hopefully in time it will loosen up and my eyebrow will drop down to normal again. So just take my little advice here. Buy yourself some sunscreen. If you got kids, hammer it into them to put their sunscreen on. They're not going to listen to you anyways, but maybe if you show them this video, show them this big chunk of meat that they took out of my forehead. Just take a peek at that. It sucks. It sucks. So just wanted to show you guys. I'll probably put the video up of actually them in the procedure of doing this, the 3 or 4 times that she put video on, and she also shows what they do. They actually freeze the sample and they slice it, and what they look for is tentacles from the basal cell. They look for the tentacles, and once the tentacles, they don't see no more tentacles from that section they took off, then you're pretty much scot-free. They actually were talking about a woman that was just in there that it was like 36 hours she had work done. It went into the next day. They went in back and forth 19 times. I heard that and I was like shocked. And some of this stuff, I'm saying this can be, you can actually take the risk out of it and your chances of not having this happen just by putting on your sunscreen, guys. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Be safe, wear your sunscreen, and until next time.